great in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's all.
Stepping into the box, Ray Ramiro. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Austin Clay will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he will make the play out there, and there are.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Dow earns win number 7 on the season. Cole Wellman closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on.
Minor League Baseball is. So coming to the plate, Austin Clay. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dave Kearns. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Clay on the move. Oh, and he botches it.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was
So striding in, Austin Clay. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor.
Austin Clay will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in, Ray Ramiro, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Play is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last.
Now at the plate, Austin Play, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his 4th in the ballgame as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Ready now, Sean Saunders. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Saunders.
The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Nieves will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-4 tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Carmen Gill earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 8 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Barons, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 14
receives a check-in from one of his coaches. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. It's the home opener. Into the box, Austin Clay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hard hit toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Robert Shannon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. So digging in now, Raul Francisco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. In now, Austin Clay, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robert Shannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Clay. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hernandez looks up, and they take the lead. It's gone. two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Striding in once again, Derek Haley. He singled his last time up. One out, nobody on. This one skied out toward right. Play, giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Austin Play, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Austin Play. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat.
Now batting, shortstop, Dave Malone.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because
12-4 is the final in this game. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos with a big 17-hit attack. Alfonso Alvarado earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mariano Valenzuela takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please subscribe.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Digging in now, Austin Play. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
right now he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
So striding forward now, Austin Clay. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Whitney ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Come on, you got it, come on.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up.
Halfway.
Nielsen backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Chris Nieves, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air to left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Biloxi took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jorge Chavez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Carmen Gill struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Milo Hayden wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
player is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Austin Clay makes his big league debut right after this. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Clay. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock in his show is a home run. I can only imagine he's thinking of everybody who's played a part.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Freddie Freeman.
This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Clay going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. I really enjoy watching this guy hit, and he's leading the National League in batting average right now. No doubt that he's one of the best hitters in the game today, and I hope to see him show us what he can do in this one.
Ready to take his hacks again, Austin Clay, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Now batting.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Juan Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready now with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fly ball right down the line in left. Medina has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Over now, they'll apply the tag. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Clay is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now to the plate, Austin Clay. And with 2 hits in 2 career at-bats, he certainly knows how to make a first impression.
You know, Matty, what a great debut. He's playing with house money right now. Expect him to have another quality at-bat.
Again, another foul ball. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Clay. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matty. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Desmond Medina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad. And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Teheran earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Greg Holland earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. J.C. Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Play racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play. Into the box now, Austin Play. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Short, hit hard, scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Austin Play. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Stand up, right here, stand up, pick it up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. In lifetime matchups with J.C. Ramirez, he's a .333 hitter. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in, Adam Duvall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends. Stepping in for the Braves, Desmond Medina. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in his groove, he can hit him.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, he flubbed it. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now.
Ready once again, Austin Clay.
Right fielder, Austin Clay.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Villegas scoops it up. Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there. Leading off the inning, Austin Clay, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it gets some base runners.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not.
Trace Thompson digs in.
Right fielder, Trace Thompson.
Skied into straightaway right. Clay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Austin Clay. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Braves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. J.C. Ramirez earns win number 7 on the season. Anthony DeSclafani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for base. Aaron Blair gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Austin Clay.
First offering on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs.
Leading off for the Braves. Left fielder,
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Medina.
Fly ball out to right field. Clay has a read on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Blair, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, that's a win-win.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Freeman.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Clay going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball. Now at the plate, Austin Clay. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw gets him at first on his final. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Flowers.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Stepping into the box, Austin Clay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Barnhart, runner at first with 2 gone. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And so stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Clay coming on, but he can't make the play as it. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Now batting, Austin Clay.
Right fielder, Austin Clay.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Desmond Medina. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move in.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State, we're inside Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Davies gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Leading off for the Reds.
Settling in now, Austin Clay. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Popped him up. Peraza is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Play is there, and that's the 3rd out. Now in the box, Austin Clay. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Austin Clay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Suarez is on his way home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team. Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Ready for another shot now. Austin Clay. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Iglesias onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando.
Popped up. Forsythe is there for it. Makes the play 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Villar.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. he will get there to make the running play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Clay. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. VR over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. 7-5 tonight's final. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Corey Knebel gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Austin Clay. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate, Austin Clay. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going.
Digging in once again, Austin Clay. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His lifetime numbers against Chacín. He's only 2 for 10. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's running, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
On the bag, on the bag.
High pop up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Play is there. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Digging in, Domingo Santana. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game.
High and deep to straightaway right. Play racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jonathan Villar.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Play looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Man, he's kicking himself after.
So coming to the plate, Austin Play, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Play sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brandon Woodruff permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
On 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS buses.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Play Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along.
At the plate, Rtts. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Play going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Coming to the plate now, Austin Clay. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Clay. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. Two gone. On to first, a double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Striding into the box, Jet Bandy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Play is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Austin Clay. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Rtts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Rtts has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level.
So striding in, Austin Clay.
Right fielder, Austin Clay.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying.
Digging in and looking for more. Austin Clay. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Votto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Rtts.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Kevin Quackenbush gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Greg Holland closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Chris Bassett gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Peraza will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in, Austin Clay. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Austin Clay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ronald Torreyes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clay is under it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Austin Clay, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the upper deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home run.
Ready now, Austin Clay.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now at the plate, Austin Clay.
Right fielder, Austin Clay.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here.
On the bag.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. That makes it a 9-6 ball game. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. His individual history against Jake McGee, who's got a 3-for-5 line. Hit out towards second. Rtts fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge... 9-6, the final tally in this one. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sam Dyson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Greg Holland records. Live from the banks of the... So digging in now, Austin Clay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. These Rockies guys come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. A view of Cincinnati. In now, Austin Clay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from 3rd crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, Ronald Rtts the next to bat. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Play, and the inning is over. So they go down with... Striding in once again, Austin Clay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Austin Clay.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Tucker Barnhart.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. This is hit softly to 3rd. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at 3rd for the first out. Throw back to 2nd. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Clay. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 4-0 to score this afternoon. The Cincinnati Reds crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sal Romano earns win number 7 on the season. Tyler Anderson is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Afternoon baseball. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. Chance, and it is gone. Striding in for the Rockies, Jordan Patterson. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Skied into straightaway right. Play is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Austin Play, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. Out into right center, well hit.
Dig.
Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter.
In now for the Reds, Austin Play. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Desmond has to retreat to the track, but he has it to So striding forward now, Austin Play, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one clears the bullpen. Into the box now, Austin Play, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Cincinnati took the lead in the second inning and rode down. Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Julio Teheran will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know it's...
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Clay. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners off for second, and he'll step off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out between. Now to the plate, Austin Clay. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Clay.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. The genius of...
Center fielder, number 11, Rtts.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Play on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. Greg Holland earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Hubble, Wisconsin.
From the Queen City. Now at the plate, Austin Clay. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Arlene Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under at play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Clay. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Austin Clay.
Right fielder, Austin Clay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. He singled his last time up.
Derek Dietrich.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready now for the Marlins, Newton Rodriguez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Clay will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Austin Clay. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Hernan Perez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clay moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Cincinnati blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player receives input from a coach.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean,
In now is Yasiel Puig, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
So stepping in, Austin Clay.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
There's a swing and a high fly ball out to left field. This ball's got a chance, and this one is gone.
And he must have had a big old country breakfast this morning, pal. Boy, oh boy.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here.
Austin Clay will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Kemp is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in, Austin Clay. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Austin Clay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Julio Teheran will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Jeanette stands at second with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Clay has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Now batting, Austin Clay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown. Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-1. Runner goes for second, sent toward first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. yanked on the ground down the line. A throw to the plate. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So here's the Reds pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the... Digging in, Austin Clay. He reached on a single in his first try.
Austin Clay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Corey Seager.
Heading out towards shallow right. Clay has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Austin Clay. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Kemp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Starling Marte. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Clay going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Clay is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Corey Seager. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
At the plate, Austin Clay.
Right fielder, Austin Clay.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Reds seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Julio Teheran gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Greg Holland hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.